are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Big Brewfessionals.
Get out your book sack, buddy. You back.
You back.
You back, and we welcome you back. All the steam to your hood.
All the steam to your hood.
Welcome to the Brew Spot. I'm your host. It's your favorite, beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite.
It's your favorite.
Factuals. All the steam to your hood.
All the steam to your hood.
And it's your co-host, Script Flood. Woo! A 613 split it ass. All the steam to your hood.
All the steam to your hood.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
All the steam to your hood.
All the steam to your hood. 2 muscles up. Hashtag 2 muscles up. Big Brew support. Hey, only if you support your brothers and your sisters.
Yeah.
2 muscles up. Or just keep them down. You feel me?
Facts.
We at Playback Sound. Shout out to Big Bro Lose.
Shout out.
Ear Doctor on the ones and twos.
Shout out.
If you're looking for a good quality sound, go to playbacksound.com. Not only is the sound quality, it's also in your budget. Make sure you go check our brothers out, man, and see all the services that they're offering.
Go check it out.
Hey, go check it out, man. For all your musical needs, go to mindcultureforever.com. For all your splash, if you need for all your splash. Yeah, man, if your life swimming, you feel me? 613 swimming. You feel what I'm saying, man? Go to splash613splash.com.
Split ass.
Man, split ass. Hey, make sure you just put splash though, that split ass something else, you feel me?
Split ass.
And if you're looking for a man chill, a little man vendor,
Chill.
you know what I mean, man, just slide your mind in, just lend them an ear.
Just lend them
It only costs you an ear.
Vanilla.
It only costs an ear, man. Just listen, go to that 613, go to the wave613.com.
Facts.
All day long, man. Lifeguard on deck, hashtag lifeguard.
Hashtag.
Hey, man, make sure
Lifesaver.
make sure you know how to swim though, 'cause you might drown trying to ride that wave.
Where your floaters? Where your floaters if you can't?
Okay. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody who came to brew with us this evening. The subject matter for today is, okay. We know we always start something that always seem to be a little bit light because people don't understand, you know what I'm saying, simply what it is. So we're going to talk about why it's important to be watchful or be watchful.
Be watchful.
Okay, so we'll just name it Be Watchful.
Watchful, my friend.
All right. So you already know, first segment, got script.
Woo, woo.
Second segment, we got Burn 'em Up.
Burn.
Then we got the dun. Man of moment.
Man of moment. That ain't ESPN. That's a man of moment.
Man of moment. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come up with a jingle. I'm gonna come up with a real jingle. You feel me?
Okay.
Man of moment.
Man of moment.
You know what I'm saying? Man of moment jingle. Yeah, that's what they gonna say in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna get it in a minute. Hey, I put it to the test. You feel me? I said it in a minute. So we're going to get in this thing real light, man, which y'all already know, man. We can't heat it up too much right here because sometimes we do because we'll get long-winded.
Fact.
It's only the intro.
It's only the intro.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Yeah. For real. Burn 'em up, miss. Brothers. Yeah, I pray I make it to the table. Make it to the table. They serving manna at the table. Only the kings invited table. That actual it ain't no fake. I pray my seed is at the table. Everything clean at the table. Only the kings invited table. That actual it ain't no fake. I pray my seed is at the table. Potato sack on my back to that fine linen. I don't sing for no bugs. I'm no John Lennon. Sir, that master power. Don't run no limit. Yeah, stack that wisdom high, then I go spin it. Yeah, all of my people know they really need it. Bad examples got the youngest thinking never read it. People really think imagination superseded. Wow, you stepping in them shoes and know they posturepedic. Yeah, they'll straighten up the back cause he don't do a slouch. You who invested in the house just to brew it out. One body, two-seater, we'll coupe it out. Extra seat for the brew, that's the driver too. Peaceful soldier for Yahoo, and I'm a rider too. Ever clear on the truth, 190 proof. Friends at the top drop, said I lost my roof. Really took a different path. I pray I make it to the table. Make it to the table. They serving manna at the table. Serving manna at the table. Only the kings invited table. Only the kings invited table. That actual it ain't no fake. That actual it ain't no fake. I pray my seed is at the table.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
I'm your host. It's your favorite op, beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite op.
And I'm the co-host, Mish Pat, Burn 'em Up Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish. And I'm your co-host. Script Flow Woo. A 613 Splitted Ash. All the steam for you. All the steam to you, who?
All the steam to you.
I forgot I was on, y'all. I'm on though. And you back. Let me send a shout out to Playback Sounds. You feel me? Shout out Ear Doctor. Shout out mindcultureforever.com for all your righteous music needs. You feel me? You know, for that 613 Splitted Ash, go to 613splittedash.com. You feel me? For them fresh threads, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that splitted ass.
Go check that thing out.
Splash, man.
613 Splash. Splitted Ash, that's just a little extra flavor, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, for the politically correct, 613splash.com. It's where you can find those threads.
Yeah.
All right.
Those righteous threads.
Righteous threads.
Yeah.
And the 613 and the wave. Where you can
613.
find 613 wave. You can find that good manner, man. Them good plates, you know what I'm saying? All lawful eats. You know what I'm saying? And we back up in this thing, man.
Lawful eats.
Yeah, lawful eats.
Like the Uber Eats.
Yeah, like the Uber Eats with the lawful eats. You know what I'm saying? And you know that last song was by your favorite op, my favorite op, seems to be everybody's favorite op. Beloved Daoud. The Last Supper. You feel me? The Last Supper, man. Go check that thing out, man. Whoo, sheesh. Man, okay.
Yikes.
And we was watchful. Got to be watchful. And the definition of watchful is watching or observing someone or something closely, alert and vigilant. Okay? Now, we as law keepers must be watchful for many things, like sin, stumbling blocks, temptations. Like in Luke 21:36, watch ye therefore, and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. Y'all shy.
Absolutely.
Okay? It is a spiritual watching coupled with prayer that gives one the strength to survive temptations in difficult situations. But what Yahushua said to Peter had a deeper spiritual meaning. Watch and pray lest ye enter into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the intentions are good, but the flesh is weak. So we must be watchful. We got to be watchful of all things, because it's diverse temptations at every turn. You know, I found out when I got on this law and I got on this truth, man, everywhere I turned, it was something right there like bah. But long as you watchful, you can see that thing coming. You know what I'm saying? Kind of dodge that thing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So be watchful. Be watchful of all things.
And that's like a sense that you must certainly use.
Right.
Cause see, sometimes people can tell you something with their mouth, with their words.
Exactly.
And then do something different with their actions. But see, if we only concentrating on the words, man, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. But they doing everything but showing you love. You can't believe that they love you. See, that's why it's like be watchful. See, I can hear you too. I can hear you.
But I gotta
Facts.
watch. Then I gotta watch. See, because what did he say? This is it. This is the prophecy. First, I'm gonna let you watch.
Facts.
First, you hear these words. Faith come by hearing. Then you gotta show me. He say, test all things. He even talking about himself.
Mm-hmm.
Test his word. See if it's true. Do it. See what type of rewards it bring. That's why you have to be watchful, because the things he said. You see how Mashiach spoke when he was there. He said, "Hey, I tell you this before it happens, so that you can know that it's true. That I told you first." So this is a brother who was speaking 2,000 years from now. I meant back then.
Facts.
So we 2,000 years ahead
Facts.
from that time, and now we reading them words and seeing exactly what they said.
Right.
So you gotta believe that. Some people will say, "Oh, nah, you can just call them events because of things that were just happening then." Oh, so he gonna say he's speaking broadly. So that was gonna happen in any other time than when he's saying with the children. See, y'all not looking at the story.
Right.
Cause see the ancestors who came over here, man, whew, they went through the ringer.
Facts.
Just like he said they would. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Right.
So even if people say, "Oh yeah, from 1619 they got real up," facts. Cause all that Deuteronomy 28 had to be fulfilled.
That's a fact.
It had to, all of it,
Sheesh.
every single bit of it, every word that came out of the Most High's lips had to happen.
Facts.
So the people experienced that. You feel me? So to be the children now of them, you still have to pray for them. You still do. Because they still was the children of those who put that on their head, and they were the children of those who put them on their head, and those were the children of those who put that on their head, till finally we break that. But how can we break that without that gift? You know what I'm saying? Without that gift being present now. But see, now this is the importance of watching, because these scripts is calling everything out. Everything out. The very life we live in, it's calling it out. It's saying that we will wake up. We will think ourselves. We will think ourselves. This is all the way in the law.
Right.
So if it's from the top, like we will be, you know what I'm saying? That was Yahuwah preserving us when you seen that he kept allowing the righteous seed to go on. Why would he allow you to keep going and be preserved if he just wanted you to die? No, he live on. But see, you gotta be watchful. These are the signs you have to watch. When you sin, it brings more money. It brings a bag. Oh yeah.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah. I was an expert.
Facts.
I know I was an expert. The show told you how to get in some folly once upon a time. Hebrew of the Hebrews.
Facts.
Yeah. Big facts. So now it's like, dang. If it wasn't for Yahuwah giving us these signs, this wouldn't be true. If you don't know the words, if all you were paying attention to is the next man, you can never see the signs because you ain't paying attention to your path. It's like you got to take the scenic route. You got to actually see. You feel what I'm saying? Where you going? Mm-hmm. So he like, nah. I'm saying all this gonna happen. Prepare for persecution because you finna take you finna take the hard route through.
Right.
It's slim. The Most High up the hill with you. It's the only way you're going to get back to him. It's like we asked him, how can we get the kingdom? He said, but the Most High uphill with you. Up to hill with you. Mm-hmm. To get through the kingdom, man, the doorway, it big. If you got a lot of riches that you care about, that's why it's hard for a rich man to make it. He got too much substance. Mm. What did it say the path big enough for? One man. No substance. Did the scripts ever say go back for your substance? No, Mashiach said if you in Judea, flee to the mountains.
Facts.
And let that. And if a man is in the field, he better not go back for no clothes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No luggage. You can't bring nothing with you. That's why a rich man can't make it. He got too much substance. He carried too much luggage. He can't make it through the door. The door slim. Being that the difficulty of the narrow path, many shall not make it. They don't want to be watchful. You got to be patient too. See, knowing that these things are coming true, keep it faithful. Because you like, okay, that little hour coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You like, it's almost here. But folks don't see that because they not paying attention to the signs. They too busy worrying about what the next man do.
Facts.
Not if let's join hands and work this thing together, watch this movie together, do this groovy thing together. Nah. People pray for your fall. But it said that that's what they'll do in the scripts. Feel what I'm saying? This is for the disciples now.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but they hate you just like the prophets before you. But yes. But I'm getting hated like the prophets before. Man, let me button my top button on these folks. Button my top button. You know what I'm saying?
Ready.
It's before this happened before me.
Right.
I'm only standing in the line of greatness. You feel me? That means we just talking at your hood. That's it.
Facts.
If you don't receive no scrutiny, folks ain't looking at that righteousness. Them folks it ain't believable. They got to see a one speck on that garment.
Fact.
They know you dusty already. Them folks like, he just already dusty. That boy done fell like 30 times.
Sheesh.
It's okay to fall. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get on back up.
Yeah, it's all right to have a brown suit. It started off white. Now you got a brown suit on.
It's okay to have a brown suit.
Ooh. Where that boy go with that brown suit?
But
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Burn them up, miss.
Brothers, for real, that coach. It's your favorite Your hood taught me everything I know. At 16, I'm just doing what I'm told. And I won't apologize for what I know. I learned my script, now I'm good at my role. Went from a yes man to telling about me no. It ain't no guess where the culture like some clothes. From that living fountain, take a big swig. Leaning closer to the word like I can't hear. I hear these carnal thinkers tryna talk speed. Autopilot how they driving cause they can't steer. I'm living by the law, never grow tired. Ain't no brother to the wicked, don't play both sides. I'm a brother to the righteous, you want more sides. Got a garment for you if that garment your size. Really going for the truth, they only going live. Quoting your interpretation, then you quoting lies. I view who would be the truest, no, because I view it. Perfect picture cause he drew it, nothing can undo it. Moving in it, pinto feeling cool beans. I'm cheesing like Sargento at the good scene. They love my everything, a forever team. I choose to keep it good, only with your hood. Your hood taught me everything I know. At 16, I'm just doing what I'm told. And I won't apologize for what I know.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
I'm your host, it's your favorite beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite and I'm your co-host, Script Flood Woo, a 613 Split Dash. All the steam to your hood.
All the steam to your hood.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot, Burn 'em Up Mish.
Burn 'em up, Mish.
And you back at the brew spot with the my bad. You back at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals, home of the professional brews. Sheesh.
Home of the fruit.
And y'all know our location at PBS. We at Playback Sounds.
Playback.
Well, to do professional brewing for a podcast in a professional studio, you can go to playbacksounds.com. Check out all their services. And that song that just went off right there. Oh, shout out to Luz and Ill Doctor. And Tools. And that song that just went off there was Role Model. Out there Fly too.
Big facts.
And you can go get that on all music platforms and go get that thing for free right now. And more righteous music at mindcultureforever.com.
Big fact.
And if you're an urban servant and you don't just want to drip but splash, you can go to 613splash.com for all your righteous threads.
They get catchier every week.
Hey.
I'll stick to you. Hey, if you're looking for some righteous content to point you towards the scriptures, you can go to theway613.com, home of the light gods.
Hey.
Now we enter into the
lifeguards.
Oh yeah, facts.
Don't drown. You can't drown on our shift.
No, sure.
Wear your floaties.
Facts. And now we enter into my segment, the second segment of the show, where I open up with a perspective of the world and Yahuwah.
Absolutely.
So in the world, we all know when we was out there doing whatever it was, especially for our people, we were always say to be watchful for the police and don't do nothing to provoke them or to harm them or for them to cause harm or for them to kill us.
Facts.
But with Yahuwah, it's commanding that we be watchful of what he tells us to be watchful for, because it's an angel in the midst of us that will not pardon us for our transgressions. And being not watchful being not watchful and transgressing against Yahuwah will cause us to provoke him, and that will make him set a judgment upon us for our transgression.
Absolutely.
Fact.
So, even to watch, right, or to observe, that's what the Most High telling you. Like, so if you're observing something, that means you have to actually see it to know it works. Mm-hmm. So okay, so how do you observe anything if you don't go do it first? So this is why the scenery is built for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know he got to know if you truly love him, because when you get in front of this hard-headed, stiff-necked people, mm-hmm. Let's say if you still keep your own will to reason, it's easy in the house.
Right.
It's easy like that. But when you actually get out there and you got to see how Yahuwah works, you could tell. The reason why he telling you to show yourself inviting or as a friend is because they never have seen a friend before. Some people never have met a real friend. Everybody they know, guess what? They'll tell you, I don't trust nobody. I don't even trust my mom. Them big facts.
Facts.
So you'll start hearing that. So nobody have ever had a trustworthy friend. So get what your goal to be is. A trustworthy friend. Even if trustworthiness costs you a few shekels, it ain't going to cost you your life. Mm-hmm. Because that's what Yahuwah commands us to do. We have to show ourselves to be great citizens of Yashral or Israel. We have to show ourselves to be great citizens. Because once we show that we're great citizens, that people will start to respect us just like you respect a Chinese man.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Or Arabic man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you be like, people get to respecting your culture as well because it's respectable. You know what I'm saying? It deserves its notoriety because the people are in order in it. They've shown themselves wise, and we're doing business. Everything's flourishing, all this. But we're in ruins, and we think we something.
Right.
How do you think you something branded in another man's brand? See, this is not a man's brand we wear. Urban servants is for the urban servants. It's literally for those who serving.
Facts.
Fib. And you can't just be serving. No man can serve two masters.
Facts.
So if you're an urban servant, you gotta know who you serving. Gotta know you serving. So who we serving is absolutely in the outfit. You know what I'm saying? Everyone know all the steam to you. That's how we open up everything.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's just from the. But see, if you watch what people have seen, they don't understand because they didn't see the growth. But before you was born, it was a tree out there, right? And you still went out there and you still respect that tree. You feel what I'm saying? No one looks at that thing and be like, oh, this, and this. This right here was before us. So everything that right now, if you're watching it, you don't have to say, oh, I ain't here from the beginning. And right there, yours was a beginning. In the beginning, the world was in chaos and darkness. Wasn't that your beginning?
Facts.
And the face was upon the deep.
Facts.
All the nations.
Facts.
Okay, man. I was reading today in Matthew, bro. I told you reading y'all shout today. You know what I'm saying? This shit rock led me there. And it was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, the light came when he was immersed, the light came down on him as a dove. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it says that the light was over the face of the deep. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then when the first thing it said that flew over the waters was a dove in the Noah story. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, you started like, oh, right. Sheesh. But see, it's talking about the nature. You know what I'm saying? Innocent. Always looking for life.
Facts.
That crow went and found himself a spot and just never came back. All for himself. Vulture. Facts. Eat and leave. Put him on the boat. Put him out there to go get something. He was like, hey, boy, you on your own. Found me a spot. I was tired of that boat. That dog came back with that branch in him. I was like, boy, that way.
Man, it's something over
it's
here.
Something over here. See that? That's what that light was talking about, though.
That's fast, huh?
Feel what I'm saying? It flew over the deep, and guess what? It came with one olive branch, though.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? With one. But you seen that boy who came up in there? That boy Adam did too. Fast. When that dove went over there floating all over the deep.
Fast.
Came back with one olive branch. Adam.
Fast.
Oh, it's some hope. It's land down there. It's somewhere to land.
Sheesh.
It's all that it was looking for a vessel, as Brewfessionals, that was just willing, just to do what he say what he say. All these words in these scripts, people say you got it. Now you don't have to say nothing extra when you talking about Yahuwah. He like, nah, you ain't gotta say nothing extra. You can just talk about this. Cause the more you make this relevant, the more people will see that I'm true. Cause my words gonna prove me true. Mm-hmm. So people start seeing the signs and seeing the actual thing, perplexity in the seas. You know what I'm saying? Skies. You know, people are dismayed by the skies. The nations are dismayed by the skies. Sending NASA trying to fly up, doing stuff like that. He like, man, it ain't nothing up here.
Fast.
For you.
We have an internet question from Zakir7.
Zakir.
Would you accept a $50,000 check from the government for reparation?
Oh, nah. Nah, we wouldn't accept no. And the reason why we won't accept no money from there because it's the same thing that I was just talking about. He said he will provide, so we gotta watch. That's what I'm saying. So we gotta watch him work. So if you go to if you went to your job, right, and you clocked in every day, you not gonna watch. You ain't gonna watch your little time sheet. Big facts. Right. Every minute count. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So that's how you gotta be watchful. Hey, you gotta be watchful just like that. So it's just the same way.
Right.
We definitely gonna be it's definitely in looking for a reward. Everyone's looking for a reward. Who's not for their hard work? But the things he trying to do is make it least stressful on you. Give you a little bit of ease. Take the burden off the walk. Take all that weight off your shoulder. The things that you did worry about, you don't have to worry about.
Right.
He put it in perspective because he know what it's like. He can't. Okay. So we go. I told reading that thing, man. It was in the time of Herod. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then when he came back to town, it was the ruling of his son. this was people who were putting them in the Romans was putting in office. The law had already stated to the Jews that they could not serve they could not put no king over them that wasn't of their people. So Idumea was not a Israelite, none of the tribes.
Right.
Okay, so therefore they was already in folly. Like right now when people say DT is they commander in chief.
DT.
DT.
DT. DT.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Yeah. Brothers. Yeah. That comes. Hey, what that mean? Yeah. It's your favorite eye. Hey, what you mean? What you mean? They say they righteous, but they don't know what that mean. What you mean? They say they love you, but they don't know what that mean. What that mean? They say they with you, but they never on your team. On your team? On your team. Hey, what you mean? What you mean? They say 100, but they don't know what that mean. What they mean? They say they got you, but they don't know what that mean. Hey, what that mean? They say they with you, but they never on your team. On your team. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Hey, yeah. Team Yahuwah, that's the best team. Best, yeah. You can catch me on the east wing. Hey, heaven knowledge, I'll be talking fly. Yahuwah only, that's the only name this unit fly. Yahuwah. Do you wanna ride? This the do or die. Do or die. This a different vibe, make them wanna try. They can't stop the righteous, that's unstoppable. Intimidate Yahuwah, that's impossible. They attack the messenger with the secular. You humbly decline and raise their temperature. They got a hat. Goodness on the regular, my leveler. Know the law just like a lawyer, a real metaphor. Yahuwah is the king, all I hear is scripts. With the scripts, and you never catch me flip the script. Got me seeing through the fade, Lord. Mountain, that's all agreeing with my taste. What you mean? What you mean? They say they righteous, but they don't know what that mean. What you mean? They say they love you, but they don't know what that mean. What that mean? They say they with you, but they never on your team.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Bish Pot, Bertram Mish.
And I'm your co-host, Screw Flood. Woo! A 613 school bus.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite out, beloved Dawood.
It's your favorite out.
Hey, man, we welcome you back to the brew spot, man. We right here, Playback Sounds. Shout out to Big Bro Luz.
Shout out.
It docked on the ones and twos.
Out in the house.
That sound you just heard was what that mean or what you mean.
Ooh.
Hey, I know that, man. Off that new team.
That new team.
Yeah, that new team. That new team.
My new team.
I love you too, Fly. I love you too. Fly too.
Two.
Been out since Pesach.
Says pace up.
Yeah, man. We know.
Since free Pesach.
Since the free Pesach. So how many Pesachs you seen? Since I seen somebody trying to be comical.
Oh yeah.
Today, like on that thing. How many Pesachs have you seen?
Oh.
Since then, how many free Pesachs have you seen since the free one you seen? See, we were trying to set the tone. I seen some charging 200-300.
200
per person, per body.
I know that meal was bland too.
But fast.
I ain't even playing.
That baked lamb.
Ooh, in the oven bag.
In the oven bag.
That oven bag lamb.
Hey, all the things to you. Hey,
all the things to you.
Like Paul said, boy, gonna keep boasting in your hood, boy. every
Facts.
time. Can't get tight with that. You can't get tight with that, man. and burn them up. Say, man, hey, if you ain't looking for a drip but a splash, go to 613splash.com. Split ass. Lifeguard on duty. # lifeguards. The lifeguards. 613. The wave 613.com.
I
Man,
got
go
one
catch
more.
that. Go ahead,
One more.
Yeah.
That steamed lamb.
Okay. Hey, check this out, man. So to be watchful. Okay, so you tell us to be watchful. Facts. Okay, so for the people, right?
Facts.
Even with Pesach, just getting on that.
Right.
That's an observation. What we're
Right.
supposed to be observing.
Right.
Okay. So when we observing, that means that when the time comes, right? It says that just as the lightning strikes in the east and every man and you see it in the west, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
Facts.
It don't matter if we did it on the 3rd or the 18th. If he came on the 18th and I did it on the 3rd, guess what's gonna happen? I'm coming to the one on the 18th.
Facts.
Because what we were trying to do was observe and show the people the way that it coming. To get you prepared for it. If you watching for it, it don't matter when it come. You're watching for it. You know it's around that season.
Facts.
But look, all the arguing and the bickering.
What day? What day?
But you don't even know what day you in right now.
Facts.
You don't even know what day you in right now.
Message.
When this thing been changed before you even got here.
Bullets.
Oh, I know this because I was there when he drew up the calendar. No, you wasn't. No one knows.
My Moray told me.
And since the scriptures had already told us that they would seek to change the times and all these things,
Facts, huh?
the only one who can reveal this is the very one who's gonna come and solve all the variances. When Shiloh come.
Facts.
When it ain't no more arguing or ain't nothing like that, because he gonna say it's a new day now. What you gonna tell him it ain't? We not worried about
Bullet.
that. This is all rehearsal. This all rehearsal. You observing, you watching. For doing your humble acts, the Most High is the one who rewards, not your words.
Facts.
Oh, he's doing it wrong. Well, the Most High obviously didn't think it was wrong. Or he would have shut it down. You know how we know he would shut things down? Because we done seen him shut things down.
Now that's a fact.
Where it didn't happen.
On the spot.
On the spot. Oh, no. See, we boasting Yahuwah. We don't. What Paul say? We done been through a crashing boat, water thing, storms.
That's a fact.
Okay, but they start going through things they want. They start going through things. You be like, oh, okay. They would have been had a meltdown.
Facts.
Would have been had a meltdown. We boasting Yahuwah. So if we choose to do it on the day because we do it exactly as our body do it, that's what elders showed us the way. Surely if they coming from the scriptures and they can explain themselves, I don't got no problem. It's all unity.
Facts.
It's all unity. It doesn't matter when it comes. When it comes, we're watchful for it. It's not gonna come like a thief in the night. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You gonna know. This one, everybody who know gonna be invited. Everybody else who think they go, oh, we spray and we just covering the moon, this thing. They're gonna miss the coordinates.
Sheesh.
They're gonna miss the coordinates. Because some people think the new moon is the full moon, and some people think the new moon is the dark moon.
Facts.
Now, see, one thing about what I'm not finna speak on is that don't be dismayed.
Facts.
Don't be dismayed. Do not be dismayed at the stars in the sky like the nations are, like the heathens are.
Screw.
It said that them things are used for the days, times, and the months. We observe them, yeah, facts. But that's all that it's for. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, you gotta figure that out. If that's what you caught up, look. If I was walking, could I be looking up and still make it to the point walking?
Well, you gonna trip over
Oh,
something.
facts. You can't even see what's in front of you.
Facts.
I worry about this. Focus on getting your walk right, getting your life right first before you start worrying about what the sun and the moon do.
Sheesh.
Long as the sun up, you got daylight to get your life right.
Facts.
That's right.
That's facts.
Go live before you who.
All in that
Let your
boy
light
office.
shine. Let it reflect off of you. You know that the Shedem wood was covered with gold?
Facts.
The Shedem wood is the undesirable wood of the desert. If you go check it out, it's the thing. It's in the middle of the desert, but it's still green. But it compares you to a Shedem tree,
Facts.
the least desirable and the most least maintenance. But it's the strongest of the woods,
Facts.
and it covers you with gold, so that when the Most High light hits you, it reflects off of you more. Imagine a light hitting a gold brick or a gold something made of gold.
Sheesh.
You can see that for miles.
Facts.
Facts.
But if you just that old little Shedem, just like that old dull wood, we couldn't even see way back there. But when you look at the gold and how the gold covered the Shedem tree, that's showing you how the Ruach covers you. And that's what gives you the glow. That's that fire that ignites you. That's what got them folks seeing you from way back. You feel me? That's what got them folks seeing you from way back.
Facts.
Facts.
All esteem to you.
All esteem to you. So when you look at these things, all of these things mentioned in the Torah, you have to understand that it's a deeper meaning of them. But you got to seek that out.
Facts.
If it's just talking about a mere tree, they just think Yahuwah talking about a stick. Wow. Due to the simplicity of Mashiach, many stumble out.
That's facts.
Because they think he really talking about just a stick or some fire or just abstaining from some food.
Sheesh. Facts.
My boy, prayers are like incense. How you know that is because check this out. It says he who turns his ear from the law, even his prayers are an abomination. Okay?
Facts.
Okay, so when you see that as incense, if I prayed to Yahuwah and I was obedient, he said that's what he requires. So he accepts that. That smells like frankincense and myrrh to him. I love his prayers. I do that for them because I see they obey. They some good children. But he who disobeys him, it's like you can't disobey and pray to him and hear you. It's like a stench to his nose. It's like if you smelled that nasty smell too, you'll reject it. So now we see what the burning of the incense is. You feel what I'm saying? Or when the Day of Atonement come, and that he's waving it around, the censer around, and you see the prayer of the people in the smoke. It fills the room. That's the prayers of the people.
Sheesh.
Imagine when he got to hear all those prayers. Your job ain't nothing. When you think about the big man job,
Facts.
your job ain't nothing. Look at all those prayers going up.
Sheesh.
Like, man, everybody asking for something. When you gonna start asking and get on your toes and start helping?
Facts.
This man gotta lift everybody up. This power gotta lift everybody up who can lift themselves up. Because he gave them all the tools to lift up. But they expect him to do everything. But then don't give them no strength in return. Can't even get a pair of eyes. He can't even tell you to watch. They don't even take no energy.
Be watchful.
What I gotta do next? Dang. That's what folks just want to do. What I gotta do next? I ain't got enough money. Watching don't make no money. Yes, it do. If you actually watch how to get it.
Facts.
Yeah. See, people will go watch trash TV and telephone all day and then be talking about they broke and they can't pay their phone bill. The same phone you using to look up Google some BS.
Sheesh.
Google a job or a startup.
Bullet.
Big facts.
Facts.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
For help. to. Burn them up, miss. Brothers. They colors. It's your favorite eye. Yeah. Yeah, who is this off this land? World flavor way too bland. Gritty and stay on hand. Really made this shit for my friend. Gotta be the solid of earth. Show 'em how to prep this land. Close to the fight, I stand. Working them pots and pans. Yeah, I'm working them pots and pans. I'm working them pots and pans. Shit. I'm working them pots and pans. Yeah, I'm working them pots and pans. The kingdom is nigga, gotta know that's my motivate. For a man, it's 4 seasons, you know we don't hibernate. Gotta yell at the light, never hope for the right away. Never give me a minute for duty, it's right away. Ain't nothing the devil can tell me, cause y'all good advice never failed me. The good scripts, they compel me. I'm serving bread like a deli. Just a dedicated working man. Car full of righteous contraband. Got a soul full of good news. I'm the real goody two shoes. Who will tighten up a few screws. Crossing over is a good move. I travel now and learn the hard way. Me and Roy, I never part way. Thank you, Father, be oh merciful. I regret the moments hurt you. I must admit it, I'm a scripture fiend. Double time for the squeaky clean. Light slap, call me Mr. Me. Cause all I'm really saying is what I mean. Big mind, this is mismatch. Nothing but the big brute facts. Facts addict, I'm a super geek. Going through it, that's a super week. I can outlive my situation. Later on, it's a celebration. Yeah, who's this off this land? World flavor way too bland. Gritty and stay on hand. Really made this shit for my friend. Gotta be the solid of earth. Show 'em how to prep this land. Close to the fight, I stand. Working them pots and pans.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot, burn 'em up, Mish.
And I'm your co-host, Pure Flow. Woo!
And I'm your host. It's your favorite out, beloved dog. And we here for the announcements. It's your favorite. We here for the announcements, man. For the last we gonna run it down to you. Okay, May 3rd through the 6th, Brewlando. June 7th and the 8th, we got Jacksonville. For those who don't talk that Jackson.
The Duval, you heard.
You feel me? We're gonna be down there 7th through the 8th down in Jacksonville for the James 1-1 conference.
Yeah.
Then we gonna go to August.
Ooh.
August 3rd. That's on Shreveport. Yeah, man. We're gonna try to put together a little brew out for the Shreve too, man. See what we can do, man. You feel me? We're gonna see what we can do, man. Can we throw a little few lamb slices or whatever or something on top of that? You feel me?
Oh, grilled lamb.
Hey, hey, we come throw that thing in the Shreve now.
Okay, Shreve.
We come throw that thing in the Shreve now. No pork, shrimp, crab, lobster.
No.
Okay.
No.
We'll eat a locust before we eat a piece of bacon.
That's a fact.
Okay, no.
Facts.
All right, so we got a mountain chip. Before we get out here, and we got some. And look,
Chill.
Hey, just stay focused, man. Go to at Brewfessional Instagram if you want to do it. DM. Hit anyone right there, man. We'll get all the messages, man. We'll definitely keep everybody posted on what we gonna be, what we doing. For the first thing today is keep going, so we keep rolling. So things keep adding and things keep falling, but we gonna still keep picking up. You feel me? Still keep brewing, forever brewing. You feel me?
Facts.
Forever brewing. Let me see, man. I might come out the I know everybody be like, we don't believe in my shit. Okay, I might come in. I'm gonna come from the 1 Peter.
I'm appalled.
Chapter 5, verse 6 through 8. It says,
Okay.
humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahuwah, that he may exalt you in due time. Okay, so that didn't say go get it. That didn't tell me to go do nothing else but exalt him.
Facts.
And in due time, hey, he will exalt me. Okay,
Facts.
casting all your care upon him, for he care for you. See, who only care for me? The world don't.
Facts.
They'll give me $3 an hour for my little time. Who will give me my whole life back? Whatever I put in, I'm gonna give you back double for your trouble, famo. Be sober. Be sober. Be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
Sheesh.
As we see all day long, our people being devoured, the scriptures is telling us if we just humbled ourselves and cast all our cares on Yahuwah and just gave it to him, hey, the adversary or the enemy who walks around murdering our children and doing everything, all these things, snatching them and everything, man, do y'all know it's 300,000 missing cases, 350,000 missing cases, and then you got 350,000 abortions a year.
Facts.
These babies ain't got a chance. Sheesh. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that boy's walking around devouring things. It could be them next. It could be yours next. Stay up under Yahuwah's covering. Humble yourself. Okay? Under the mighty hand of Yahuwah. If you don't know who the mighty hand of Yahuwah is, like, make sure you hit that at Brewfessionals. Subscribe. Hit us. Get wherever it's gonna be, man. SMS, whatever it is. You feel what I'm saying? Picture message, whatever you gotta do. Hey, whatever you gotta do to hit us up. You know what I'm saying? DM us, whatever like that, man. If you need to know exactly what's going on, please hit us up. Feel free to.
Facts.
All right, all social media sites, everything. All right.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.